Hi colonies. So I was live earlier and we had the mishap of my phone almost dying on us. So I wanted to take a quick break, let it charge, but then while I was waiting for the charge and taking care of my other things that I need to get done in the house, I realized that I haven't committed myself and completely done my backyard rigging for my rabbits. So I'm super excited, and there's actually not as much as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like corners that needs to be really looked at, but I walked around my whole backyard here, and there's like literally 3 places. I'm looking underneath that fence, maybe 4 places that actually needs some help. So this is what I got. I got this fence stuff here. So I'm just gonna use it as like pretty much a spot holder. Fence, most of the gate is pretty good. So I literally I don't even think I need all of this. I'm glad I didn't buy 2 because I was thinking I had way more than I did. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy 1, and then if I need another one, I'll come back. Glad I didn't do that because this is 50 yards. There's a lot fence in here, and I'm only going to be hitting like 4 of those spots. I have, where did I put it? I have stuff to do. So I have some hog rings, a set of pliers, and some wire cutters. I'm going to go grab that really quick. You know they're going to be so freaking happy and excited about this, guys, and I'm excited about doing this with you too. So I have some pliers, and I really just did this in my head. I didn't look up a YouTube video to figure out, oh, what's the best. No, it's to me it's straightforward, right? I went and I looked around a bunch of stuff, and I got these hog rings. I was gonna get some wire, but I think these will be better. And then I got some pliers. Thank gosh I saw these because I was like, I could just use like some needle nose pliers. And then I saw these hog ring pliers. Bam, baby. And then I have wire cutters, of course. I hope that's what this is. This is what it looks like. I got this out of my toolbox, and I'm thinking that they're wire cutters. That looks like what wire cutters look like on TV. So I'm going with it, and they look sharp, and they look like they'll cut wire. Here we go. First thing is I'm going to harden it a little bit. So let's do this. Let's try out my wire cutters to get these open. Yes, that's what they are. Boom, bam, baby. Super easy. All right, now there's another one at the bottom, and I'm gonna get this out of my yard. I know it's green, but I can see it. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this top one and this bottom one is all wrapped around the thingy, and I understand you don't want it to come apart, but I need to open it. My goodness. All right, here we go. So I don't think I'm gonna need a whole bunch. It feels almost plasticky on the outside, which is really cool. Everything's rolled. So I got the wire cutters, and hold on. Oh shit, I should have probably pulled it closer before I let it fall apart. Really flexible. And I really like that. It's not gonna stay. Forget about it. It'll fall. Let it fall. So I'm gonna get this stuff, then I'm gonna rig it up to the fence. You know what I'm wondering? It's so bendy, right? Nah, I'll just do it the right way. Cause I was thinking like maybe I could just bend it around, but I'm gonna do it the right way and rig it up properly, so I can make sure it doesn't fall apart. Cause that's how accidents happen, you know? Trying to cut corners. I'm gonna figure out the fast forward thing. I have to figure it out. Now it wants to stand up by itself. I might cut another piece. Nobody explained to me how this worked. So I looked at a picture because they had the picture on the front, and they had a picture of it being closed. And I was like, how can it be closed? Then I saw these pliers, and I was like, oh, it must be like super simple, right? Hold on. Just looking at the pliers, there's a screw which obviously controls how closed it is. So I'm going to get it as closed as possible. That's pretty straightforward. Then it has these little grooves, right, on the inside. So it's my assumption that I'm not supposed to really use this part. If it has these little grooves, that means something goes in there. So how would I close it? Am I an idiot? Like, how do you... I don't want to fucking clip my finger off. I guess that's it. But what's the grooves in there for? The grooves are there for a reason. Maybe like this. I almost cut myself right here. Like that. Maybe I shouldn't have this so closed. Hold on. Maybe because it's not cutting through it. Oh, that's too open. Hold on. Yeah, maybe like that or something. Like this. Like the phone! Ooh. I'm gonna hurt myself. I know what you're thinking. Why not look at a tutorial? Alright? I don't want to. I've gotten this far by myself. I can figure this out. It hurt. See? Like that. But on the fence somehow. And now I've bent this. I have now bent this thing into place and I don't know how to undo it. I got like a fucking 100 of them. I'm not gonna spend time. Oh, my hair. The fence got caught in my hair. I figured it out, guys. When I went over there, look at this. If you put it in here, it kind of fits in those grooves perfectly. And then give it a little squeezy squeeze. See? I figured it out all by myself. I'm excited. First one, done. Something bit me. So just to look at my work really quickly. Am I going the right way? Yes. So this is what I did. I got the piece of fence over it. And I got it over the big gap in the middle here. And I think I'm going to put one in the front. But let's move down here since we're already here in the back. Because you're going to see, obviously, something was already down here in the last house. You see that big old hole? Can you see it? Am I pointing the right way? Here it is. I don't know if you could tell on the screen. There's a big hole under here. Something, hold on, right here. They had a dog. And the dog was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta go right now. I just want leisure. I want the ability to leave. But I don't see any dig marks. That's the thing. I don't see any dig marks, right? Unless it's real old. And it's all gotten like kind of covered up over time. I just found like a little hole over here. Since I have so much of it, I'm going to put some of this fencing over that little hole. Because it's like a pipe. Like maybe something was right there at one point and the pipe, a little bit of a pipe coming out of the ground, and I don't want the kids to like, you know, trip over it, to step on it and hurt themselves. And it's kind of rusty too, so I'm just gonna cut out a little section of this stuff and put it over that pipe over there. The $1 million question is, do I go up and down or long ways, right? I think long ways. My neighbors got chickens, super cool. I think I'm gonna go long ways just so I can touch all of it. Oh no! I missed the thing. And I'm gonna put another one on there because I don't know how to unbend it. I have no idea how to unbend these things. I'm always doing stuff and I don't know how to undo them. Moving out of my house was crazy. I feel like I just need to grab a bunch of these little things. I grabbed a bunch of them. Just a few. This way I don't have to keep going back to the bag. I think that's secure enough. I don't think rabbits can break through metal fences very easily. I'm worried about burrowing, but they're good. They're not gonna burrow, I don't think. But if they do, and if they wanted their freedom that bad, you know what? You're gonna have it. Because there's no way I'm gonna be out here scouring the neighborhood for my rabbits. I just can't. I'll put up flyers, but I'm not gonna be looking. They'll come back. If they can burrow out, they can burrow back in, baby. They know where home at. Rabbits are smart. Wait, I didn't need this one. I'm gonna use it anyway. Alrighty. Now, the next part is gonna be, look at my neighbor's chickens. Look at those chickens. Isn't that cool? Over here. So you see that this part of the fence is like really big and open. I'm gonna get that closed up. And there's an old Dorito bag down there. What kind of hat would this be? What you think, like yard maintenance? What's a yard person called? I know they have a job title, and it's not yard person. I'm gonna eyeball this one because it's gonna be difficult to measure. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. Oh, I got the wrong damn thing. What my other thing is? Wait a minute. No. Oh, I've lost pliers. I've lost them. Now I'm gonna put these in my pocket so that way I don't lose any more. I never realized chickens were so talkative. Alright, that part's all done. All filled up. We are so close to their freedom. I got my watch on. I don't. Alright. Now, to the last two pieces. I'm so excited. Now we got the front here. Get you more toward my house. I don't want to be rude to my neighbors. It's a nice guy. He lives on the other side of the street. On the other side of it. He has a brother I just met as well. Nice people. So I think I'm gonna get this one here. Maybe I'm not so much worried about that. This one's much bigger. This is tricky though because I kind of need to be able to open this. So what I'm gonna do, instead of using my hog things, I'm going to cut enough on the end so that way the end that's attached to this piece, I'm just gonna do like they did when I tried to open it and just bend it around so that way I can unbend it if I really need to, and then hog tie the other part. I'll be right back. The fence is getting lighter and lighter, I'll tell you that. I think that's nice. I think that works out this minute. Might have to do the other side the same. Let's see how big it is over there. Because it's underneath it. That's the problem on the other side. Because I don't want them to go underneath anything either. So let's see. Really gotta check that brightness. Oh, my phone might be dying. Alright, so this is the last one. I think my phone is dying. So I'm gonna cut it here before I lose it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!